guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So I am going to dive right in. I've got 2 more left for my collection videos as far as all my body care goes. So this is the Bath & Body Works sprays today. And yeah, I'm just going to jump right in. And if it gets a little shaky, I do apologize about that. I'm using this other camera that I had. It was dead last time I made a video, so it's in better quality, but it is a little more sensitive, so I apologize in advance if it should get any, like, pretty bad shaky at times. But this first spray here on the end, if you have noticed it already, is a really old Juniper Breeze. This was actually the very first spray I ever got from Bath & Body Works. My sister bought it for me back in the 90s. I have always hung on to it for kind of like a sentimental thing. I mean, even though I fly through sprays like no tomorrow, I'm always going to hang on to this guy like as best as possible. And then I get into these like hourglass shaped ones that are now discontinued, and that does not hurt my feelings one bit. I hated the shape of these. Forever Sunshine, Be Enchanted, Twilight Woods, Blushing Cherry Blossom, and I hate these that have like that little teeny tiny silver cursive writing and yet no design, no nothing, like that you can barely read them. I can never tell what they are when they're on a shelf. I hated those, so I'm very glad that they got rid of that label. And even more glad when they got rid of that shape. Then we have Into the Wild and Country Chic. Sea Island Cotton, like you would be able to read that or anything. Carried Away. 2 of my favorites. P.S. I Love You, the Spring Fling one, and the regular P.S. I Love You. Oh, I'm obsessed with those. They are like my favorite springtime scents, and yeah, I've gone through those like crazy. These are 2 that I had left of those, but oh, that one is to die for. Then I have Butterfly Flower, Coconut Lime Breeze. I have, 2 from last year's Christmas, the Pink Sugar Plum and the newer version of Winter Candy Apple until this year, of course. Then I have a Yuletide Pear Vanilla. I think that year that those came out, I did not really care for the other ones as much, but I did really like this one, so that's why I just kind of have like one random one out of a collection. Just like I have a very festive pomegranate. It's one of those that it only came out for a very short time, and now they just do Vanilla Bean Noel, Winter Candy Apple, and then they change up the third one, which I loved pomegranate. I wish it had came out, but luckily I grabbed this one when I did, because that particular fragrance hasn't really been out in a long time. This is kind of an oldie. It's Red Currant and Thyme Tea. So that one's, it's definitely a heavy scent. It's kind of hard to describe, but the one thing I do miss about these bottles is it would actually have like a description kind of the fragrance on the back, which, and this one you can see a little bit better. I miss when it used to do this a lot. I won't focus, but yeah, I miss when it used to do like the descriptions on there. Moonlight Path, I know that was a gift at Christmas or something. Same with Japanese Cherry Blossom. Can't stand either one of those, and so they're always going to be ones that just sit in the back, I think. Then I have Peony, Sweet Pea, go figure, Night Blooming Jasmine, Country Apple, and Irresistible Apple. One of my all-time favorites, Strawberry Lemonade. Oh, I love that one. I think I bought it at annual sale before they started just putting retired shaped bottles in the sales, and they would actually bring back old stuff, right? I know, it's, forever ago that they've done that. White Cherry Blossom, Fresh Pineapple. Then I have Pear Blossom and Sea Spray, another good one I've gotten at semi-annual sales before, but yet they never bring stuff like that back anymore. Rain Kissed Leaves, Sunset Mango, which was a Temptation line one. I love anything that came out of Temptations. And I'm really bummed out because my sister has this one, and I was playing with hers the other day, and it had these like little fake ice cubes that were in the bottom of the bottle. But I must have picked up one that never had it in there, so that's kind of a bummer. I have talked to her, and she is going to let me make a video of her stuff. It just may be a little bit longer because she'll like literally have to spend an entire afternoon to make it. Then we have Sparkling Green Apple and Refreshing Garden Mint, which is, that's exactly what it is. It's just a hint of a clean mint smell, and it smells great. It is definitely a good, kind of a neutral fragrance. Then I have Sparkling Mountain Springs. I know there was a collection of several of those. That's the only one that I think I picked out my favorite, and I just never went back and bought the other ones. And Sheer Freesia, and these are interesting bottles because they were still shaped a little different than these classic cylinder ones. They just had these little riblets on them, which was always kind of weird. I never did understand that one. These are 3 summertime ones from a while back. Passionberry and Coconut, Cool Citrus Lily, and Summer Fruit and Jasmine. Talk about some random ones. This is like the American Girl Real Beauty line that was out for a little while. I have Totally Tropical and Apple Blossom. A random shimmer mist of... Go figure, warm vanilla sugar, and there's one of sweet pea. Yeah, I really have got to get rid of some of that stuff. Then I have, this is actually, I mean, these are glass right here, but this was the Luxuries line they had for a short bit, and this is Gardenia Lily. Then I have the C.O. Bigelow Lemon and Pomegranate. That's just kind of one random one mixed into the middle of everybody. Then my other favorite collections that they have ever came out with, the Aruba Coconut, Rio Rumberry, Bali Mango, Fiji Passion Fruit, and Hawaii Coconut. I love those, and I hope they keep bringing those every year with new... Oh, I love those. I'm obsessed with those so much. So I hope they keep that up every summer. Then the 2 random semi-annual sale ones, Peach Citrus and Apple Blossom Citrus. And then up top, obviously, are all the new guys. That's why I've got them kind of in a cluster right here. I just was going to pick them down one at a time since... most people are familiar with them, but they're the newer ones. So we have Malibu Heat, Country Chic. We have Black Raspberry Vanilla, which I just went ahead and grabbed at the annual sale since they're discontinuing it. Secret Wonderland, 2 Into the Wilds, because, oopsies, since it was discontinued, I wanted to rack up on that one for sure. Then I have this year's Sweet Cinnamon Pumpkin. And then, of course, the 3 of the Wildflower collection, Wild Citrus Sunflower, Wild Berry Tulips, and Wild Apple Daffodil. Oops, I'm making a mess here. Then newer ones that have been more recent, Love, 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 well, Paris Amour, which is, you know, permanent. Then we have Pink Chiffon, which is a new favorite of mine. And then, of course, in the back, we have the 3 new Paris ones. Not even going to go over those because, yeah, Paris Nights, Paris in Bloom, and Sweet on Paris. And the 3 that came out the annual sale that were never really a permanent release, the Sunkissed Berry, Peach Sparkle, and Rays of Citrus. So yay! That only took forever to set up. It doesn't look like a lot compared to a lot of people's collections, but believe me, when you have to take it out and put it back and whatever, it ended up being more than I thought. So I'm definitely glad I've been doing this series because there are things that... like permanent collection ones that I've never gotten around to buying, and I just didn't know that I didn't do that. So I still love doing this. I'm just going to do one more video behind it. I'm going to do my Victoria's Secret sprays because there's probably about just as many of those. So stay tuned, you guys. I'm going to be recording that one next. And thanks for stopping by. Comment, rate, subscribe. See you guys later. Bye.